All right, just landed with an hour to spare.
I can confirm that I am here.
Good grief, who was that?
If you weren't nervous before, we are nervous now. The long ball to nowhere. What are we doing? Happy away day, St. Louis. Tom Franklin here, your resident soccer zombie, on the way to Houston for the second leg of the opening round of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. St. Louis coming into this one with a 2-1 aggregate lead after last Tuesday's game. Now it is the middle of the week and the game is a late start, so we'll see how many fellow City fans make the trip down there, fellow CONCACAF sickos like me. But it's a nice day today, albeit a little windy, as you might be able to hear. So I figured I would take a walk through Forest Park to get to the Metrolink to take me to Lambert. So come take a walk with me. Here we go. Interesting to see what we see from City tonight. Will we see a lot of rotation because we played 2 games in the last 7 days? I think Berkey's a certain to start in net, but beyond that, I think Chris Durkin feels like a certainty to play today. I thought he looked good last Tuesday. Striker, it's going to be interesting to see what they do because Klaus has played both games. So has Big Sam. Newbie got pulled early on Saturday. Will we see him tonight? I would assume so. I would assume we see Ostrak tonight as well. A lot of questions going into this one. We'll see, like Saturday, if we get some answers here shortly. So still a little ways to go before we get to the Metrolink. So let's go ahead and take that nice walk on a beautiful, almost summer-esque day today. It's late February in St. Louis, and I'm in shorts and a short-sleeve shirt as well. So I'm not complaining. Flyover footy as I'm walking here, and they just brought up the fact that we could see Jake Nowinski tonight, but we could see him at right center back because he played there Saturday in a pinch, and he did get burned on that Real Salt Lake goal, but then he also had that game-saving clearance at the end as well too. So he had his moments, but I think it's a pretty safe bet with seeing Nowinski tonight. It's just the question is where. So Southwest may have delayed us a couple times, but this is one reason I love going through Terminal 2. The TSA lines are almost sometimes non-existent. Even if there are people here, they get you through really, really quick.
sicko like me who's going on this last-minute, literally, flight to Houston. First of all, drama today with the flight. We're supposed to leave at 4:50. It is now going to be 6:15 when we leave. So how are your nerves going into this one?
I'm probably still more worried about our back line than I am about the flight, but yes, it's catching up quickly.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And so, like, we saw Jake Nerwinski playing right center back Saturday. I fear we might see him back there tonight. I mean, we got Yarrow got his bell rung, Parker got taken out. I mean, how do you feel about our ability to keep Houston from getting this one?
The good news is we only need a draw.
Yeah.
So I think Parker, if he can play even a half, that's great. Yarrow shouldn't play at all. Those were two hard hits to the head. He shouldn't have come back in after the second one. I think we've got some depth. We got the little loan from City 2.
Wenzel.
We've got some defensive midfielders that we can play, and we park the bus. We don't need to be on the attack. So, we can kind of conserve and maybe be a little less pressy.
Sure.
Play for the draw and move on.
Well, because, Klaus has played the first 2 games, Sam has played the first 2 games, so they might have tired legs. So, scoring prediction, what do you got?
I had it picked as a 1-1 draw. I think that, we give up something probably on a quick turnover. We score something in an equalizer late, and then we just hold on for dear life.
All right, let's go City.
Go City.
Just landed with an hour to spare before kickoff. A lot of delays today with Southwest, but we made it finally. A few of us City fans are in the same boat that I am. Thankfully, the stadium's just 8 miles away, so it's not too far. But by the way, you can tell I haven't done a lot of away days before because I'm kind of a kick of being in enemy territory in St. Louis garb here. Of course, this isn't exactly Barcelona or Liverpool or European city where this might actually get me heckled. It's just Houston, but still kind of fun.
All right, all for City Twitter, I can confirm that I am here. I have made it. This is indeed the stadium. Thank you, Southwest, for getting me here eventually, but thank you.
entrance tunnel, not the typical soccer entrance tunnel you see, but we're here. And we're away. St. Louis is going to attack our direction the first half. Couldn't jump high enough, thank goodness. Just couldn't quite get to it.
Push it! Yeah! That's a generous move right there.
And that right there at the 13th minute was the best chance for St. Louis so far this game. It's been all Houston so far. Can you hear that? The faint sounds of singing on there's the drums finally, but it was quiet there for a while. You can almost hear a pin drop in here. 25th minute, another chance for St. Louis on our end here. Vasilev just a little late on the connection in the box, but Houston has been very content to just control the ball, dictate this game, and St. Louis has been very content to just let them for the most part. Kind of a blasé 25 minutes so far here. We'll see if it picks up as the game goes on, and Houston maybe gets more desperate. St. Louis has arrived in this game. 32nd minute, fans earlier calling for a foul outside the box, didn't get it, but I just noted that there has been a distinct lack of whistles in this game, period. There's been a very clean game of play. I think we've only had like 2 whistles maybe total as Houston gets a chance. Big save, Berkey! Another save! Woo!
That was beautiful.
Berkey's first tester. Also, shout out to the back row traveling sickos like us who just did a Berkey chant. Always brings a warm spot to my heart when I hear that. And clear.
Here we go. Come on, come on.
Find him? That's been kind of the way it's gone this game. They've been trying to hit these home run balls to Big Sam, but he's pretty well covered. Gosh. We've had the ball in their end for a while now. We just can't get anything to connect. Yellow card issued to Durkin. A little bit harsh from this perspective, but again, this is the perspective I'm looking at, and I'm way over here, so must have been a pretty callous foul up close. Well, on a defense that is already struggling for manpower, add one more to the infirmary list. Joachim Nilsson, they just brought out the stretcher for him. Thankfully, they're taking the stretcher away. Hopefully that means he'll be okay to continue, but we don't need another injury on defense, and we certainly don't need Nerwinski playing center back. All right, so coming in now will be Anthony Markanek, number 13. Curious what this means for the setup. Markanek's exclusively a left back, so this watch shift right and Nerwinski to the center. Guess we'll find out after this.
Get out! Yeah!
Not a good pass.
grief! Who was that?
Three-quarter time of the tie. Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. There was a wild save, man.
There's one thing that I wish we could bring to City Park from Houston is wider concourses. I love City Park, don't get me wrong, but these concourses are a lot more easier to maneuver than City Park. Different half, either side. Both sides had their chances. Neither side could really find that final connection in the final third. It seemed like as the half went on, St. Louis was getting more of the ball and more chances, but still very much a stalemate so far. This kind of has the feeling of a 0-0 draw at this point, but we'll see what happens in the second half for sure. All right, one more half to play. See if St. Louis continues to try to park the bus and let Houston get their chances. Houston had 8 shots in the first half. St. Louis had 2. Defense bent, but they didn't break. But with Nilsson out, a little dicey now. Too close, too close. All right, Durkin calls a foul and gives a bit of a talking to the ref. Ref talks to him back. No card issued. Thank goodness, because I believe Durkin's on a yellow already, if I'm not mistaken. Bailed out again. Ball. Chance for Big Sam, 55th minute, gets a break after a nice feed midfield. Needed to pull the trigger a little bit earlier on that one. Houston defender did well to come back and deal with it, but we got a corner now. Goalward, but it's dealt with. Good effort, good effort. So Aziel in for Ostrak. Vasilev comes out. Pompeo comes in. Little energy with Aziel and Pompeo here. Houston strikes 1-0 off a free kick. Ball goes in the box, gets headed down. Not enough closing down in the box. Too many Houston players finding space. Ends up on the foot of the Ukrainian. I forget his name. But 1-0 Houston. Defense needed to be better there. They just weren't. You felt that they were bending all game, and tonight and just now they broke. So need an away goal. We can still salvage this with an away goal, but time's ticking now, and if you weren't nervous before, we are nervous now. Oh, just wide, just wide. Almost an instant reply from Klaus. Tried again with the Big Sam long ball. That's still not working. Had a
Try something new now and then, you know. Long ball to Houston, long ball to Dinnerin, goes nowhere. Again, but it was offside. If we see some life from this team, that'd be great. This is Energy Drink Soccer. I'm not seeing the energy. Hey, St. Louis fans, remember when it was Houston that was coming into this one as the banged up team? I'm literally looking at two of our own players currently getting tended to by the physios. This is just how this night has gone, right here. All right, Jose Kojima's race is run tonight. Maybe it was a lot to expect of him to handle a starting role, even though he had the heroics last week. But now here's Edu Leuven coming in. Also Big Sam getting a breather.
Yeah, no pain.
As I believe this is Thorson coming in. Different look up top. Sam tried tonight. He really tried. They fed him long ball after long ball, just wouldn't connect to him, but it wasn't through a lack of effort from Sam tonight. Sam has not been the problem for St. Louis to start the season, not at all. Naturally, we get a good chance. Leuven feeds it in the box, goes in, but guess what? It was out of bounds because that's just how this night has gone. 15 minutes left in regulation on this one, and trying to keep a positive eye on things, but I have not seen enough from this team yet to give me a lot of hope yet. But there's still time left to go here. 15 minutes plus stoppage time. A lot can happen. Just need one goal. One goal. This hit by Berkey leads to a corner kick, 78th minute. What are we doing? What are we doing? Roman Berkey is now making rookie mistakes. What are we doing? And Roman Berkey cleans up his mess that he created. Houston with another counter off a long ball that goes nowhere. Theme of the night. All right, there's a long ball that goes somewhere.
Outside in the first round, you know, at least that motivation boost for your team as well.
Just can't do anything in the final third. Nothing.
There we go. Wow, that was clean too.
Good hustle by AZ results in nothing. Whoa! 5 minutes of stoppage time. Can we pull a miracle out of our asses? If it happens, I will be the first to swallow my words because I'm just not feeling it, but we'll see. Dagger. Oh, what a save! If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen now. Well, it almost did. All right, one final Hail Mary. Headed up. Fans going for a handball. They're going to get a counterattack instead. 4 on 2 or 3. Good look. In the middle. No connection, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think the whistle's going to blow here any moment. A desperate deep ball goes nowhere. Theme of the night's game. And that's it. That's it. Good game, Houston. Y'all deserved it. Y'all earned it. We deserve this loss. Absolutely deserve this loss. All right, I'm here with my professional chauffeur. Just kidding. Chris Perkins. Known him since we worked together at J98 in Farmington. Was lucky enough to get a load to come down here for this game, although misfortunate because, as he just said, you are 0-5 on the city games that you have attended.
No, I am 0-5 in professional soccer games I've gone to.
You poor thing. Bad luck. We should have just told him to keep on trucking and go out west somewhere tonight. Clearly, piss poor effort tonight by St. Louis City. I can't sugarcoat it at all. Just
They came into this one playing for the tie, and when it was clear that they were not going to get the tie, they still played for the tie. These long balls to nowhere just were ineffective. And Chris, say something that makes sense, because this game, what City showed, did not make any sense.
No, they look like a team that played 3 games in 7 days.
That is true.
And injuries, and just no game plan really. It was pray we stay 0-0, and there was no other plan.
No, there wasn't at all. And just again, they were trying to get the ball to Sam, because that's what got them to win last week was the long balls to Sam, and Sam rescued us on Saturday. Just wasn't working. The only player that I think for City looked halfway decent tonight was Chris Durkin. What do you think?
How about AZ Jackson?
AZ coming off, he did look good as well.
Yeah,
he did look good as well.
He brought at least a little bit of energy.
He did, and I think actually, and to be fair, Mark Canick did as well. I thought he looked pretty good when he came on. Of course, not an ideal situation though, because we're so hurt that Tim Parker couldn't play, so Nerwinski slid in at center back. Didn't do bad, I don't think, but it's not ideal.
Yeah, and it's also just putting a patchwork lineup out there. You have to take a player off in the first half. That didn't help either.
By the way, your thoughts on Shell Energy Staidum? I actually quite liked it. The concourses were nice and wide. The seating looked nice. I liked it.
Yeah, the seating looked nice because we could see it. We aren't used to that in St. Louis.
No, we're not used to seeing seats.
No.
No, it was the announced attendance tonight, 5,007. I think that is just a little more than the capacity of the supporters section at City Park. Might even be capacity lately because people keep sneaking in, but good. I mean, it's a good stadium, bad game, and we got a long flight home. In your case, a long drive.
Yeah, you have the long flight home. I just have a load to get out of here tomorrow. To where? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we go again on Saturday at home against New York FC. Hopefully a little more healthier, a little more rested, and we don't have this pesky CONCACAF Champions Cup to worry about anymore because we're out. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe for more. Leave a comment below if you're salty about this game, just like I am tonight, and wondering where this team came from. And, oh, by the way, Chris, you are a Australian radio superstar. Tell us about what you do over there.
Superstar, I don't know about that. I would say more like a Q-list celebrity, but on SEN radio in mostly Sydney now, occasionally in Melbourne, but we will talk about this game next time I'm on radio.
All right.
What it's worth.
And you're on Xwitter at Truckee Chris, so follow him for updates on his radio exploits as well. Final thought from Houston as we try to wash the bitter taste out of our mouths. I've seen St. Louis City Twitter blow up tonight. A reminder that, as I'm apparently lost here, I can't figure out how to get to the TSA here. I have to walk through a very empty Hobby Airport. Soccer fandom is a roller coaster. You have your highs that we had last year, but you need some lows to get there. Right now we're in a low. We are in the low point of the roller coaster. But I assure you it gets fun again. Right now it's not very fun, but it will get fun again, I assure you. Keep your head up. See your resident soccer zombie, Tom Franklin, and I'll see you next time. Got a long night of editing ahead of me here, but it was still a worthwhile trip to come here. But yeah, we are going to have to shake this one off, and hey, it's not even March yet, guys. So, okay, now I'm your resident soccer zombie, Tom Franklin. See you next time.